Have you ever fallen in love with someone who felt like a mystery you couldn't solve? Someone whose pain seemed so deep that it created both a connection and a distance between you. Chemical Hearts is a movie that explores the raw and complicated nature of young love, grief, and self-discovery. Based on Krystal Sutherland's novel Our Chemical Hearts, the film tells the story of Henry Page and Grace Town, two teenagers who meet at a pivotal moment in their lives. Henry is a thoughtful and creative high school senior who dreams of becoming a writer. His life is steady, predictable, and free from the turbulence of love, until Grace enters the picture. Grace is a transfer student who is unlike anyone Henry has ever met. She walks with a limp, dresses in oversized clothes, and carries an air of sadness that makes her both intriguing and distant. When they are assigned to work together as co-editors of the school newspaper, Henry begins to unravel the layers of Grace's life, and his curiosity quickly turns into something deeper. As their connection grows, Henry learns that Grace is still grieving the loss of her boyfriend, Dom, who died in a car accident. Her grief is all-encompassing, and she struggles to let go of the past. She drives Dom's car, wears his clothes, and holds on to his memory with a fierce intensity that makes it hard for her to move forward. For Henry, who is experiencing love for the first time, this is both confusing and heartbreaking. He wants to be there for Grace, to help her heal, but he soon realizes that love is not a cure for pain. This movie is not a typical love story. It doesn't offer a fairy tale romance or an easy resolution. Instead, it delves into the messy, complicated emotions that come with love and loss. Henry learns that no matter how much he cares for Grace, he cannot fix her pain. Love, he discovers, is not about saving someone, it's about accepting them as they are and supporting them on their journey, even if that journey takes them away from you. Grace's story is a poignant reminder that grief doesn't follow a timeline. Healing is not a straight path, and it's okay to take the time you need to process your pain. Grace's inability to move on from Dom is not a weakness, it's a reflection of how deeply she loved him. Her journey shows us that sometimes, the process of healing requires us to face our pain head-on and find our own way forward. One of the most powerful aspects of Chemical Hearts is its exploration of vulnerability. Both Henry and Grace open themselves up to each other in ways that are deeply moving. Grace shares her pain and her struggles, allowing Henry to see the parts of her that she tries to hide from the world. Henry, in turn, learns to embrace his own vulnerability, discovering that heartbreak is a part of life and that it can lead to growth and self-awareness. The film is filled with moments that resonate long after the credits roll. When Grace takes Henry to the river where Dom's car accident occurred, it's a raw and emotional scene that captures the weight of her grief and the depth of Henry's compassion. This moment is a turning point in their relationship, as Grace allows herself to be vulnerable and share a part of her life that she has kept hidden. The movie is also filled with memorable quotes that offer profound insights into love and life. One of the most striking lines is, "You can't save people. You can only love them." This simple yet powerful statement captures the essence of the film's message, that love is not about fixing someone but about being there for them, even when it's difficult. Another memorable quote is, "We're all just chemical hearts." This line reminds us that love and heartbreak are universal experiences, rooted in our very biology. The cinematography of Chemical Hearts enhances its emotional impact. The use of soft lighting and warm tones creates an intimate and reflective atmosphere, drawing viewers into the characters' inner worlds. The recurring imagery of water is particularly powerful, symbolizing both drowning and cleansing, a metaphor for Grace's struggle with grief and her journey toward healing. As the movie progresses, it becomes clear that Henry and Grace's relationship is not meant to last. Grace decides to leave town, realizing that she needs time and space to heal on her own. This decision is a testament to her growth and self-awareness, as she acknowledges that she cannot fully love someone else until she learns to love herself. For Henry, this experience becomes a pivotal moment in his journey of self-discovery. He learns that love is not always about holding on, it's also about letting go. Chemical Hearts is a deeply moving film that resonates with anyone who has experienced the complexities of love and loss. It's a story that reminds us of the fragility of the human heart and the resilience of the human spirit. The characters' struggles and triumphs are a reflection of our own, making the film both relatable and profoundly emotional. As the credits roll, the movie leaves us with questions that linger in our minds. How do we balance holding on to the past with moving forward? Are we ready to love someone for who they are, even if they come with scars? And perhaps the most important question, can we learn to love ourselves enough to heal? Chemical Hearts doesn't provide easy answers to these questions, but that's what makes it so powerful. It's a reminder that life is messy, love is complicated, and healing is a journey. Through its heartfelt storytelling and unforgettable characters, the film teaches us that even in the midst of heartbreak, there is beauty to be found. It encourages us to embrace the imperfections of life and to find strength in vulnerability, knowing that every experience, whether joyful or painful, shapes us into who we are meant to be.